Welcome to freemindacademy.com. In this video, we're going to talk about how to create a custom web button using Canva. So hopefully you already have a canva.com account. But the first thing you want to do when we decide to put together a button, make a button for your website, is you need to know what size your button needs to be. So the first thing that you'll want to do is you want to look up sizes. So these are a few of the standard sizes. All of these are in pixels. So we have 125 by 125 pixels. So that's going to make a square. And then we have these other sizes, which are going to be more of a rectangular shape. So the second thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to create your button. So let's just go ahead and hop out of Canva, or hop out of this keynote for a second, and we'll go to Google. Another place is that I've got, if you forget like what sizes you need, you can also go to type in standard web button sizes, and you'll get all these here. And then they have loads more if you just Google it. So the first thing we'll want to do is we'll want to create our button. So we'll go to canva.com. And I already have an account created here. So one of the things is that you'll want to go to, like, here you've got all your standard sizes and everything. You've got social media and documents and everything. But you'll notice that you don't have anything here for like web button sizes. That's because what you need to do is you need to use this right here. Use custom dimensions. So we're going to, this pops up. So for example, we're going to use this 125 by 125 square button. So we're going to type in here 125, and then over here for height 125. We want to make sure that we're on the pixels. So PX stands for pixel, mm millimeter, and IN stands for inches. So we want to make sure that we're on pixels, which we are. So we're going to go ahead and click design. So this opens up another window in our browser, and now all this comes up. So I'm just going to make this a bit bigger so that we have more space to work with. Okay, so the next thing we'll want to do is we'll want to go to elements and just standard shapes, because we're just creating a standard shape button today. So we'll go ahead and use this right here. Now I'm going to change the color because I don't want it to be gray. I'm going to go up here to the side where it says pick a color. And you also notice like I have brand colors here, and then there's default palette. I happen to be on Canva's, canvaatwork.com, which I believe is like $12.95 a month. It's nice because you can upload different images and so forth. Like over here, I've got all my different icons and logos and various images and different things in here. So let's go ahead and go back to where we were with elements. So in order to change the color, you can also upload fonts and colors, your brand colors, or you could do the standard palette. So I'm going to go ahead and do a brand color. I want it to be this kind of teal color. I like that for a button. It's nice and bright and visible. So we're going to go ahead and add that for a color. Now I want to be able to add text to my image. And here I've got my branding fonts. You may or may not have that. But what we're going to do, let's go ahead and just click something nice and basic. Let's actually do heading. So I've got my heading here, and it comes in and it's like super large. So we're just going to go ahead and just type, let's see. We're just going to type work, and this will be our work with me button. So I'm going to make this a bit smaller, and I'm not sure why Canva, I'm going to zoom out a bit. Not sure why Canva is making this like so huge right now. We'll just kind of move this off to the side and get it nice and tight. All right, let's go ahead and zoom up. And we're going to move this over to the middle because I want it to be nice and, readable. The other thing too is like work. It's in black right now. I want to change the color. And let's see what a gray looks like. So I'm going to click off, and I don't know, making it like super small, because right now I have it really big. That might be hard to read. So let's just go ahead and make it white. So one of the things with the buttons, if you put words on top, you want to make it super, super readable. So even with this font, it's a bit funky. So it's a little bit hard to read if it's smaller. So I'm just going to make it, say, my standard subheading size. And this is just basically, just a font. You can create whatever you want it to be. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and delete this here because I don't want to mess with size again. But you can go up here if you want to change to any of the fonts. You can upload one of the fonts that, you can change it to one of the fonts that you've uploaded, or you can go in and choose one of Canva's fonts. So I'm going to go ahead and make it this Archivo Narrow. Ooh, I like that a lot. What we're looking for, again, is readability. There's no point in creating a button if people can't read and know what they're, why they're clicking it or why they need to be clicking it. So we're just going to leave this right here. And now I'm going to go to download so we can save. Now there's a couple different, it's asking you about file type. There's a couple different options. There's JPEG, PNG, PDF, and so forth. What we want is PNG. PNG is going to allow us to have this right here, a transparent background. Transparent, so if we have a color back here, like say our website is kind of like a gray and we want this teal color on top, so that we don't get these strange colors like a white around it in our background and our button. We want to definitely click the transparent, but the only way that you can get rid of the background in Canva is using the PNG. So we're going to click download. So now it's saving our design. It gives us a beautiful little message. And as you can see, the work PNG downloaded to my desktop. So it's as simple as that. You'll just go ahead and go to your download folder and upload this onto your WordPress site. And that's pretty much it.